This just happened. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has removed Wale Edun as Nigeria's Minister of Finance, in what is easily the most consequential cabinet reshuffle since his administration began. And in his place, he has elevated Taiwo Oyedele. Now, on the surface, this looks like a routine reshuffle. It is not, because when you change the person in charge of the economy, you are not just changing personnel, you are sending a signal. According to a memo from the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, signed by George Akume, Wale Edun has been removed as Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy. At the same time, Taiwo Oyedele, previously Minister of State for Finance and Chairman of the Presidential Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms Committee, has been elevated to take over. Also affected in this reshuffle, Ahmed Musa Dangiwa has been removed as Minister of Housing and Urban Development, and a new nominee, Mutaka Rabe Dama, has been put forward to take his place. All handovers are expected to be completed by April 23rd. This is a fast transition, deliberately fast. Let's be clear about something. The Finance Ministry is not just another ministry. It is the control center of Nigeria's economic policy. It manages fiscal strategy, budget execution, debt coordination, and Nigeria's engagement with international institutions. So when the head of that system is replaced, it is never just administrative. It is strategic. This decision is coming at a very specific moment. Nigeria is currently dealing with persistent inflation, a weakened currency, and rising cost of living pressure. All of this is happening in the aftermath of major reforms: fuel subsidy removal, exchange rate unification, policies that investors praised, but ordinary Nigerians are still adjusting to. So the question becomes, is this a correction or a reinforcement? Here's where it gets interesting. Tinubu did not bring in an outsider. He promoted an insider. Taiwo Oyedele is not new to this system. He has been deeply involved in fiscal policy, central to tax reform discussions, and already inside the Finance Ministry. That tells you something important. This is not a policy reset. This is a recalibration. If this were a complete change in direction, you would bring in someone entirely new, someone with a different philosophy. That is not what happened here. Instead, Tinubu is doubling down on technical expertise, institutional knowledge, and continuity in reform, but possibly with a different execution style. The Housing Ministry change is also worth noting. Nigeria faces a massive housing deficit, rapid urbanization, limited supply, and underperformance in delivery. By introducing Mutaka Rabe Dama, the administration is signaling renewed attention to a sector tied directly to job creation, economic growth, and urban stability. Now, the real question is not the reshuffle itself. It is what happens next. Will Oyedele adjust fiscal execution, change tax strategy, or simply accelerate existing reforms? Because at this stage, Nigeria does not just need policy, it needs results. This reshuffle may be limited in size, but it is not limited in significance. Removing Wale Edun, the central figure in Nigeria's economic management, is a decisive move. But replacing him with an insider tells you this: the direction is not changing, the pressure is. And now, the expectation is simple: deliver. If you found this analysis valuable, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who wants a clearer understanding of what's really happening. This and Political Pulse, where we don't just follow the story, we break it down. Stay sharp.